Sometimes it's the music that makes the movie, and the right soundtrack can make a good movie great. And that's the topic of tonight's video. Ryan, Patrick, and I are talking our favorite soundtrack songs, regardless of genre. Right after this.
When I was growing up, there was nothing bigger than
your penis? No, I'm just kidding.
Nothing bigger than my penis. It was huge, and people didn't know what to do.
Welcome to the Hair Metal Guru. My name is Anthony. They call me the Guru, and holy shit, it's another sausage party. But hey, when you got some prime sausage like this, it doesn't really matter. So we got Ryan and Patrick here to talk our favorite soundtrack songs. With that, Ryan, welcome back to the show.
All right, thanks. Cool topic. I look forward to what you guys have to say. I mean, there's so much to choose from.
And hopefully you haven't spent the, what was it, $6.30 made off the Metalcast CD. Hopefully you didn't spend all that in one place.
Well, man, my kids can eat now. It's a blessing, the Metalcast.
I'll try to remember to put the link down to purchase the Metalcast CD, which you really should purchase, and help fucking Ryan's kids need new pairs of shoes. So contribute. So awesome to have you back. Patrick, Colonel Patrick, who is on the channel frequently, does a lot of work behind the scenes, and he's pissed tonight because his Red Sox lost. With that, Patrick, welcome back to the show.
It was a bad fucking night for me. But that's okay. They're going to come back tomorrow and win. That's how.
What is it? It's a 3-game series?
The 3-game series. They won last night. They fucking lost tonight. And tomorrow they're going to kick some
I can't believe they're all in New York.
I know. That's
fucked up. So usually you'd have 2 one place and 1 the other place, but whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we didn't have to pick hair metal. Could be hair metal. 5 songs regardless of genre. 5 soundtrack songs. So with that, and I have 18 songs right here. 18 fucking songs. So I don't know how I'm going to whittle it down to 5. I kind of have an idea, but if you guys pick any of my shit, I'll just go back into the other 17 songs that I have here. So I don't know if anybody wants to add anything to how they went about picking their songs. Feel free.
Yeah, I had about 21 to choose from, whittled down to 10, whittled down to 5.
Okay.
My list was very easy. I knew exactly what I was going to do because these 5 songs just kick some fucking ass. So easy list.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, let's get into it. We're going to go Ryan, Patrick, myself. With that. Fucking why do I always say with that? With that, Ryan, what's your number 5 favorite soundtrack song?
All right. This is my only non-metal song, and it is Simple Minds doing Don't You Forget About Me from the 1985 classic, The Breakfast Club. And yeah, tons of lore behind this one. They declined it at first, as did Corey Hart, as did Billy Idol, which was a huge mistake and such a great song. And actually, like as a young man, I actually thought this was Billy Idol to my untrained ear when I was like, under 10 years old. When I heard this thing, and then when I heard years ago that he actually rejected this, I thought, man, like what a gigantic mistake. Although Billy was super popular, like this would have put him like way over the top, like maybe Whiplash Smile would have been a little different or something would have been different. It would altered the course a little bit, and it would have been for the positive, I'd imagine. But regardless, he did cover it on a greatest hits in like
That's right.
I don't know when that was released, but he did a great job.
2000. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and it sounded great. It sounded like what he should have done in the first place, which probably would have been even more killer 80s, but it wasn't. But Simple Minds does a great job.
And that's one of the most epic movie scenes at the end of The Breakfast Club when they're all leaving and walking out, and then Bender throws his hand up in the air, and that song is playing. Like, it gives me goosebumps. And I'll take it off my list now, so that helped me to get down to
there you go.
17 tracks. So I love that song. I think that's one of the greatest movies of all time. Excellent choice.
Yes. Good. I'm glad. Sorry.
Oh, and here we got your kids coming in. What do you guys like? Teletubbies or Lassie, maybe?
Okay.
Cujo.
Cujo. School
All
of Rock.
right. Hi.
How are you?
You good? Say hi to Daddy's friends.
How old
Can
are
you do
you now?
There we go.
Rock and roll. How old are you now?
How old are you?
3.
3.
Three.
That's right.
When you're
Yeah.
when you're 5, you should come sign up for my basketball camp because sometimes I
That's
coach
right.
kids who are 5.
Come here. Now you can say hi too. I'm sure the fans want to see you.
How old are you?
Why?
You're 5?
Why you have no hair?
Why I have no hair? That's a good question. I'm leaving this in the video because I thought it made me look more beautiful. Do you think it did?
I want to see your doggy.
We think so too.
Where's Charlie at? Let me see if I can find Charlie. Don't worry. So yeah, but actually, yes, I shaved my head. I don't have any hair. I'm glad you noticed. It didn't make me feel like less of a man. And here's Charlie.
Oh, there's the
No, I
doggy.
can't.
There's Charlie.
Because I want
There
to
we
see
go.
his dog.
Okay, let's go back. All right, I'm gonna take him out real quick. I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem.
Okay,
Daddy,
Ooh,
stay.
let's go. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm
here.
gonna
I'm just
stay.
gonna be here for just a few
No,
minutes.
Daddy.
Let's go.
Don't be here for a few minutes.
Movie night.
That's awesome.
Ryan, you're ruining the kids' nights by not letting them be on the video. Let them be on the video.
This is a family show.
You remember fucking speaking of movies, The Bad News Bears 2 Breaking Training.
Is that the one where they go to Japan?
Nope, that's the one where they go play in the Houston Astrodome. The
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah.
man. But they were only going to get 4 innings they were going to get 4 innings to play this game, but at the end of the second inning they were going to call the game.
That's right.
And Tanner is out there running around on the bases and fucking people are chasing him and they can't catch him.
Yeah.
Look at the little kid! Come on, let the kids play! Let them 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 play!
Yes.
And the coach goes out in the field and starts chanting, "Let them play, let them play." And then Kelly, who is his son, goes out there, and then some of the major leaguers who were they
Right.
start chanting to let him play. They let him play. They come back and win the game. Fucking amazing. I love the Bad News Bears. Way to make it awkward, Ryan. No big deal. Just kidding.
No, it's fine. Today she asked a lady in the grocery store why she was in a wheelchair, and then said, "Are you old?" And I went, "Well, I guess I'm raising them right."
Hey, Ryan. When you were taking your kids out of the room, don't worry about me. I was just crying and sucking my thumb in the corner for a few minutes.
All fetal position.
They made me feel like shit about myself.
Oh, you look
Rocking back and forth. I had to talk him down.
If you guys, speaking of movies, it's a Ben Stiller movie. The Heartbreak Kid.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Where he meets what he thinks is the perfect girl, and then they get married
Yes.
and finds out she's all fucking psycho. But the first time they have sex, and he's like banging her, and she's like, "Cock me! I want you to fucking cock me!" And he's like, "I think I am cocking you." Anyway, the sex just gets fucking nasty, and after they get done, she's like sleeping, and he's like sitting in a chair, rocking back, fucking his thumb. That movie is so fucking hilarious. The Heartbreak Kid. Holy shit.
Yes. Agreed.
Okay. All right. That was Ryan's number 5, Simple Minds. Patrick, what's your number 5?
When I was growing up, there was nothing bigger than
Your penis? No, I'm just kidding.
Nothing bigger than my penis. It was huge, and people didn't know what to do. It's crazy. Still don't. But no, when I was a teenager growing up, and my penis was so big, I used to love watching the movie Dream a Little Dream, and it was because of the amazing song by Danny Wilde called "Time Runs Wild."
Oh fuck! I shit you not. That is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Oh, I love that song.
I'll let you go on. Holy fuck!
Yeah, it's throughout that movie, Dream a Little Dream, constantly. I love that song. I remember buying the soundtrack on cassette tape and then eventually finding it on CD because that was a task to do it all by itself to find it on CD. He became a member of the Rembrandts that did the theme song to Friends and whatnot. But goddamn, Time Runs Wild is a fucking banger of a song. And most people probably don't remember much about Dream a Little Dream, but if they do, they'd know that song because it's constantly playing throughout that whole movie.
I don't even remember if I liked that movie or not. I just remember watching it and hearing that song and going, holy shit, I need to hear this song. I think it's on a CD called Any Man's Hunger.
It is. Yeah, that's another CD that's incredibly hard to find.
Yes. And
Damn.
I actually almost just bought like the vinyl single of it just for the fuck of it.
I have the 45. Yeah.
Yeah. I have sometimes framed 45, like I'll put the record and then the sleeve in a frame. Anyway, if we both love this song that much, Ryan, and it's like a really upbeat acoustic rock song,
Yeah.
and the lyrics are just amazing. Oh, I love that song.
The breakdown in the middle of that song is killer.
Yeah.
I have the soundtrack. I know the movie. I don't know the song.
Oh, fuck.
It was not on my list. As soon as I heard Patrick say "Dream a Little Dream," I was like, "Please say Danny Wilde, Time Runs Wild." Oh, that would be my number one, probably.
Oh,
Wow.
he belts the shit out of that song. Time runs wild. Oh, it's so good.
Amazing
Killer.
shit. Okay. All right. You win. You win today, Patrick.
Good one.
Good.
Game over. Thank you for watching.
That's right. Okay. All right. My number 5. Fuck, what am I going to go with? Okay. I'm going to go with this. A guy who basically was known for his soundtrack songs in the 80s is a dude named John Parr.
Yes.
He did have some other hits. He had a minor hit with a song called Naughty Naughty that wasn't a soundtrack song, but he was on all these fucking soundtrack movies, and I just think he's really underrated as a songwriter. But the song St. Elmo's Fire, which is from the movie St. Elmo's Fire, it's amazing lyrics, and apparently it's about this guy who I don't know if he had cancer or something, and he was doing all these running, trying to raise awareness for cancer. I think he was from Canada. Anyway, I think John Parr wrote the song for him. But St. Elmo's Fire was another one of those Brat Pack movies. Had like Demi Moore and Andrew McCarthy, Judd Nelson from The Breakfast Club, Emilio Estevez. Fuck, what was the other chick? She was so hot. She was in The
Demi
Breakfast Club.
Moore.
Ali Sheedy.
Ali Sheedy was in it. Anyway, it's a great movie, but St. Elmo's Fire, I think, is one of the most epic soundtrack songs of the 80s. That's my number 5.
That's like my pop equivalent to Animal Def Leppard. That's like my favorite. It's like one of my favorite songs of all time. It's just like it's so good. Like that was my number one on some other list we had done. I think we did a movie soundtrack like all together, and St. Elmo's Fire was like it. Like I fucking love that song, dude.
Was it on your list?
Yeah, it's powerful.
I didn't do it on this one. I was like, Matt, it's too good. It's too good to mention.
Sure. Sure. No problem. All right, we're moving on to our number 4s. Ryan, what's your number 4?
Okay, this is NRG from the Transformers soundtrack, the original Transformers cartoon, and the song is Instruments of Destruction. And there was so many killer bands on here. Lion, it pained me not to have Lion it was the theme song of Transformers, which was killer of them to make that into a catchy song saying Transformers, hard to do. Stan Bush, Spectre General, which was actually Kick Axe, but they had
Yes.
to change their name because it was like, oh, Kick Axe is a little bit too risque. And then there was that song, The Hunger, which King Cobra made famous. But anyway, love this song. This song is totally ripping. His voice is totally killer and shredding. And this band went on to be called a band called Damn Cheetah in a later 80s, early 90s. And Damn Cheetah has a CD out there from like, I don't know what year it was released, but it's a collection of all their like late 80s, early 90s demo stuff, but it's really good quality. So Damn Cheetah is NRG, and they are very good, but this is a killer soundtrack, and that song is very killer.
I love that soundtrack. It's hard to I love that soundtrack that when I'm alone I'll listen to it, but I can't put it in the car and turn it up because it's like Transformers. It's like,
yeah,
like turn it down.
I know.
At the stoplight so nobody hears this. But my God.
It kind of makes me proud though that when I was 5 years old listening to that or watching the movie, and I was just like, yeah, this is what soundtracks are. Like this is the music that's current and whatnot, and this is what has to do with the Transformers blowing shit up. Like I loved it.
Have you ever gone back and watched the movie in your adult years?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it did not age well.
I bet.
Patrick is a guy who openly espouses his love for Milli Vanilli, and you fucking get embarrassed and turn the radio down in the car.
You can never be embarrassed by Rob and Fob.
All right. Okay. All right. Patrick, what's your number 4?
From the Days of Thunder soundtrack, there is a song from John Waite called "Deal for Life." That is a phenomenal song. It's not quite a ballad, but it's like a mid-tempo song with this amazing hook. I think it actually was during the credits of the movie, and it is just a killer song. "Deal for Life" from John Waite.
Oh,
nice.
John Waite. I love John Waite.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say David Coverdale.
That song is great too on that soundtrack, but nope, the John Waite one, "Deal for Life," is a just fucking insanely good song.
Cool.
Well, when did that movie come out?
1990.
Yeah.
Was it 90?
I think it was 1990. Yeah, because it's got it's got "Knocking on Heaven's Door." It was the first time anybody heard that Guns N' Roses version of that because it came out before "Use Your Illusion" 1 and 2. And boy, what else was on it? Shit, there's a lot on there. But the John Waite song, the Guns N' Roses song, the David Coverdale song was killer. It's
kind of mellow, isn't it? I can't even remember what song it was, but it was kind of.
I don't remember what it's called, but you're right. It is a very mellow song.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, if to say something controversial, I don't really like that movie.
I'm sure. Yeah,
it's not a Days of Thunder fan.
All right, my number 4. It's my number 4, right? Okay, if you remember when we talked about our favorite 80s movies, and I got a bunch of shit for liking the movie, or saying the movie Some Kind of Wonderful, which on further reflection, after watching it and hearing all this shit about, you look good wearing my future, it does sound like kind of a chick flick. Anyway, Some Kind of Wonderful is great. And Patrick and I were talking earlier about a very, very underrated kind of alternative / punk rock band called the Jesus and Mary Chain. And they had a song on the Some Kind of Wonderful soundtrack called The Hardest Walk. And it is fucking amazing. It's got kind of these buzzing guitars. It's kind of mid-tempo. Their singer, I think it's either Jim or William Reed. It's one of the Reed brothers. I'm not an expert on the Jesus and Mary Chain, but got kind of low, dark, almost Jim Morrison-esque vocals, kick-ass lyrics. I love that movie, Some Kind of Wonderful. Jesus and Mary Chain have a ton of other great songs, but The Hardest Walk on that soundtrack, that's my number 4.
Very haunting. We when we were talking about the Jesus and Mary Chain and the Church and Love and Rockets, a whole genre of that type of music that it's missing from music today, and that's a great song, Anthony.
The fuck. Oh, if you know the Jesus and Mary chain, check out the songs April Skies.
Mhm.
Head On is a great song. Fuck now I'm there's so many great they do have a greatest hits out. So if you're just like, man, I want to check out the greatest hits. It's kick ass. So that's my number 4. And with that, we're moving on to our number 3s. Ryan, what's your number 3?
Okay, here's where I got Cinderella doing Hot and Bothered off the Wayne's World soundtrack.
Mhm.
And this is another tongue-in-cheek, man. This is like push for me, which I love. It's just a driving chugger, ripper, killer drum kick in. Holy shit, the drums are fucking huge in this song. I love it. I crank everything next to Night Songs right next to this song. A few choice cuts off of Long Cold Winter, but I think this thing really, really is a monster of a song, and I love how when it comes in Wayne's World, it's very showcased, which is cool,
yeah.
as it should be.
Video was cool for it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
They did a whole Wayne's World special on MTV when that movie came out, and they played all the videos that had been recorded for that. And
Oh.
I remember them doing introing that video, and that was like the only time, of course, in 1992, 93 that you would ever see Cinderella back on MTV. But it was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. And it's an odd time for that band to have come off of Heartbreak Station and then release such a killer one like this. We're like, oh, look, you guys can still make metal and hard rock. Like, this is what you should have been doing, you know?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, it kind of pisses me off, actually. Fuck.
I, Tom Kiefer doesn't do a bunch of interviews, but I wonder if he's ever been asked, like, hey, and I'm sure he would say, of course not, I don't regret it, but I would just, do you feel like you changed a little bit too drastically on Heartbreak Station? I would love to know the answer to that question because, and I know this is kind of off topic, but it was 1990. This was their third album. They had basically been following Poison. Both albums come out in 86, follow up come out in 88, all, triple platinum. Poison comes out with Flesh and Blood, goes triple platinum. Cinderella should have been right there with them, but that change was so drastic that fans were like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, and it's like he's kind of the Joey Tempest of the group where he was like, okay, guys, or the Janie Lane, here's the new record.
Yep.
Play your parts, because he was such a genius, which he is. But I have a feeling his answer would be like, you know what? This is where my heart took me. This is exactly what I felt. But yes, it probably was a little extreme in the retrospect, but I wouldn't change a thing.
Right.
That's probably the other.
And that's valid. I don't expect him to say, yeah, I fucked up. I don't expect that to happen, but
Somebody put the entire Headbangers Ball that was devoted to the release of that album, that Ricky Rackman was filmed it at the album release party, which was in New Orleans for that Heartbreak Station record. And you can just kind of like, they're just sitting there talking that whole album up and how they recorded it, and it's so organic and this and the other thing. Boy, knowing, having 30 years to listen to that record and keep trying to like it, and then going back and watching that, you're like, you guys are talking about two different things.
Yeah, that's funny.
That record sounds nothing like how you're promoting it. So
Totally.
right. Okay, Patrick, it's time for your number 3.
from the Top Gun soundtrack, I love the Cheap Trick song Mighty Wings.
Ooh.
Such a great fucking song, and it's showcased during one of the training exercises where Maverick and Goose do some awesome shit, and it's such a great song, and Robin Zander is such a great singer. It's just fantastic song.
Totally.
Ooh.
I think
What?
I'm sorry,
Oh, no, go ahead.
I think Cheap Trick is such an underrated band. They blow up on that fucking Live at Budokan album, but then the 80s they're always probably selling a few 100,000 copies. Then they get a number 1 hit with The Flame, but they are so prolific. They still put out albums regularly.
Yeah.
So I just think more people should talk about them when they talk about the great rock bands.
Yeah. What famous heavy metal band kind of turned that soundtrack down for one of their songs
Judas
off the album?
Priest.
Bam.
Judas Priest.
Got it.
All right. Okay. We on to my number three? My number three. Fuck. If I put this song on it, then I'm gonna have to take off a fucking. Okay, I'm just gonna go here because I know this has to make the list. This will be my number three. The opening fucking credits of Rocky 3.
Oh,
If you didn't get a fucking main on when Eye of the Tiger came on, I mean, this could be my number one. Eye of the Tiger is probably one of the most played songs in the history of rock. I loved that movie, and that song matched up with what's going on in Rocky's life still gives me goosebumps. I think Eye of the Tiger is one of the greatest songs of all time, and it was on one of the greatest movies of all time. So Survivor has to be my number three, Eye of the Tiger.
Nice. Great pick.
great pick, and it's so iconic. It goes with anything, any event that you're trying to get somebody pumped up for. That fucking song will always work.
You damn right. And that's another one that, you can still play at sporting events and people will know it. So, I knew that. It did. And if anybody says one and you had it on your list, let us know. But okay. All right. With that, we're moving on to Ryan's number two. What do you got?
AC/DC, Who Made Who from Maximum Overdrive. I'm surprised it's not my number one, but it's one of my top AC/DC songs. I kind of think it brought him back, even though I love Flick of the Switch and Fly on the Wall, obviously. It kind of put him on the charts again. And it got their album release years back on a different track because they released this, 85 was Fly on the Wall. They generally do a 2-year thing. And then 86 was Who Made Who. And it kind of blew up and it did well. So then it through the whole course of their album releases, and Blow Up Your Video was 88. And then the Razor's Edge was 90, which I think was a perfect year for the Razor's Edge to kind of like really be their comeback. So anyway, Who Made Who? Can't deny that song.
That's one of my favorite AC/DC songs of all time. I remember the first time seeing them live and being so heartbroken that they didn't play it live. I was like, amazing song. That movie kind of sucked.
Oh, totally. Yeah, it's on that Donington, the AC/DC Live, which is killer. And they kind of like extend it, like they do a long drum intro, and then they do like the extended after the solo thing, which is killer. But yeah, they don't play. And same with Money Talks. Like they never play Money Talks, and they never play this.
Hey, I interviewed Chris Slade yesterday.
Oh,
and it was. I mean, we did an hour and a half. It was really good. It was really
awesome.
Good. So, all right, Patrick, what's your number? What the fuck number are we on? 2?
Yeah.
Patrick, what's your number 2?
If you grew up when I grew up, and it sounds like when Ryan grew up,
having a big penis? No, I'm just kidding.
Remember, I still had the big penis. So, but your childhood wasn't complete without Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh yeah,
and that soundtrack was filled with so many great songs. But there's a song by a guy named Robbie Robb, and his song is called "In Time." And it plays kind of towards the end of the movie when they're giving their presentation. And it is just, it's a slow ballad, and it has this fucking amazing hook to it. And I remember I had not heard that soundtrack until I was in high school, and I bought it for like 99 cents. And I heard that song and I went, oh shit, this song is incredible. So take some time and go on YouTube and check out the song from Robbie Robb called "In Time." And I've tried to do research to see whatever happened to this Robbie Robb guy or who the fuck he was. And he makes like the most like bizarre, like tribal drum, like dum 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 type music that makes no sense. But he made one really fucking incredible song. So check it out.
Tell me it again. Robbie Robb?
His name is Robbie Robb, Robbie Robb, and the song is called "In Time."
And what movie was it?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right.
God, I thought for sure you're gonna have Shark Island.
There's a lot of great songs on that record. A lot of people didn't realize that the Power Tool song Two Heads Are Better Than One. Not only was it a cover, but Nelson was Power Tool.
Yeah.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, that's Nelson.
Nelson.
Oh, cool.
Brother.
Yeah.
When Matthew wasn't railing Bobby
Bobby.
Brown. All right. My number two, it was hard to narrow because I have so many songs, and maybe we should just fucking do honorable mentions when
Yeah.
we're done, because even if we could still do another one of these if we wanted to. But I think when Young Guns 2 came out, I loved Blaze of Glory so damn much.
Great song.
I've said before on this channel that I think Wanted Dead or Alive is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's probably my favorite Bon Jovi song of all time. And Blaze of Glory is like the companion. I was so infatuated with westerns and those I call them cowboy metal, those rock songs that reminded you of being back in the old west. And Blaze of Glory just fit that movie perfectly. And I was such a massive Bon Jovi fan at the time. I think part of the reason I almost didn't include it is because I start to judge Bon Jovi by what they're doing now, and I need to not do that. When Young Guns 2 came out, I could not get enough of Blaze of Glory. That's my number two.
Awesome. Great song.
Another one of those songs that's just iconic.
Yeah. Never turn that thing off.
Hell yes. Hell yes. All right. We are on to our number ones. Ryan, what's your number one?
This is what I got. Wow! You're invited, but your friend can't come.
Encino Man. Yeah.
Hell yes.
My favorite. I love me some Vince Neil on this thing. He struck first. Bye Bye Motley. There's so killer. A hit I still crank. This song doesn't get old. I love it. And I don't know, dude. It was a really good looking band, a killer band. He was still peaking. He was getting a little heavier, but he was still peaking. And yeah, I don't turn this thing off. Love the video. Decent movie too. Kind of like
Love that movie.
Oh, that movie's great.
Love that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
What the hell happened to Pauly Shore after that? Pauly Shore was so massive in the early 90s. Son-in-Law was massive.
Oh, yeah.
Man was massive.
Jury Duty. Yeah.
Oh, Jury Duty sucked. Okay, let's be honest. Jury Duty was horse shit. But he was huge for a while, and then he, kind of. But I mean, that happens to people. Fuck, you can't stay massive forever. So
Yeah. Yeah.
unless you're either the Hair Metal Guru YouTube channel or Patrick's penis, you can stay massive forever. Okay, Patrick, what's your number one?
Boy, so I'm glad we're doing honorable mentions because I have like three number ones.
Yeah.
It's like a tie, but I'm going to take one that I don't know if a lot of people will know it, but the sequel to Bill and Ted was Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, and that also had a massively popular soundtrack. But there was a hair band on there that kind of nobody ever talks about, and they were called Neverland. And the song Drinking Again is a fucking masterpiece. I love that song. That is one of the best songs of the 90s in my book. It's a killer song. I don't know why people don't talk about that. Trevor from Crash Course did a whole episode on that song because it's a fucking banger of a song with a killer chorus. I've tried really hard to find their singer to try and get him on the show. And he doesn't have any online presence that I could find. Or what you can find is just outdated. You email him and it comes back undeliverable. But check out Drinking Again from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good sign. I know that song. Fuck yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Awesome.
I forgot that it was on Bill and Ted's, but I've seen it. I've listened to it on YouTube before. So.
Oh, great song. Great song.
All right. Okay. My number one, and there was two songs from this movie that damn near could have been my number one. This movie should have been, I don't think it was on my 80s movie list. you spend some time researching, you're always going to forget something. If you guys haven't seen, shit, now I think it came out in 88, I could be wrong, the movie Vision Quest with Matthew Modine. It's a wrestling movie. I could give two shits about wrestling. But this movie, it's about this kid. He's kind of socially awkward. He's a high school wrestler. He's training. He's trying to lose a bunch of weight to wrestle. His name's Loudon Swain. He's trying to lose a bunch of weight because the best wrestler in the state wrestles at a different weight class. His name is Shoot. Shoot never loses. But this kid is like, if you're going to do something, why not try to beat the best at it instead of staying at his normal weight class and winning there? So he's trying to lose all this weight. Anyway, this chick shows up, and I know I'm going on about the movie. Comes in town. She's older. Obviously, Loudon Swain has the hots for her, so it's all about this kind of love story and him training to wrestle Shoot. Amazing movie. But the song I'm going to go with for my number one, I don't know if it'll surprise anybody, but the band is Journey. The song is Only the Young. It is such an emotional I don't know if it's mid-tempo, kind of mid-tempo rock song. I loved Journey in the 80s. I loved hair metal, and I loved a lot of more poppier side of rock, of which I think Journey fits into. The song Only the Young, I still, when I coach basketball in the morning and I play music while the kids are warming up, this will often get played. I just think it's super catchy. It's super emotional, and it always got played in the movie, like when he was training, and it just gets me kind of jacked up. So that's my number one, Journey, Only the Young.
Nice. A Journey song I totally like. Good job. I like
And
it.
they're behind the music. They talked about how when they had recorded that song, there was a kid that was dying in the hospital that wanted to meet Journey, and they brought that cassette tape and played it for the kid before he passed away.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Very powerful song. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. So, all right, let's do some honorable mentions, however many you want. Ryan, what do you got?
Well, I had Dangerous from Bill and Ted. I had Keel doing Rock and Roll Outlaw from Dudes. Killer. Keep the Faith by Valentine off Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Yes.
This one pained me. I had AC/DC Big Gun off Last Action Hero. Had to have just one AC/DC. Anyway, other than that, dude, there were so many. I mean, shit. There was House of Lords on a movie called Dr. Giggles. They did
I remember that movie.
Yeah. That was a good one called Oh Father. The Shocker soundtrack is killer, but John Beauvoir did The Awakening. And then for Ford Fairlane, Queensryche had Last Time in Paris, Gladiator, Warrant, and then Navy SEALs, Mr. Big was on there doing a good song. So, yeah, there's just a few of those. And then, of course, Eddie and the Cruisers, I didn't mention again, but it's fine. I love them.
All right,
Well,
Patrick, what do you got?
I have from Eddie and the Cruisers 2, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown doing a song called Just a Matter of Time, which is a fucking brilliant song. From the movie Against All Odds, Phil Collins did a great song called Against All Odds. That was just a beautiful, beautiful ballad. This one's kind of a cheat because from the Last Action Hero soundtrack, a song that didn't make the soundtrack but was recorded for it is Warrant's Last Action Hero, the demo. For
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Yep.
From the Prophecy, Skid Row doing Breaking Down.
Wow.
And then from the Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead soundtrack, Alias doing In a Perfect World.
Oh, yeah.
Great fucking song.
Okay, from the Son-in-Law soundtrack, Pauly Shore did a version of John Denver's Take Me Home Country Roads. It's actually really good. Danny Wilde, Time Runs Wild probably would have been my number one. Rick Springfield, Love Somebody from Hard to Hold. I didn't want to have more than one song from the same movie. I did Only the Young from Vision Quest, but Red Rider, Lunatic Fringe, also from Vision Quest. Warrant, We Will Rock You, or The Power from Gladiator. John Cafferty, Hearts on Fire from Rocky IV. Fuck me. Kenny Loggins, Danger Zone. How do you not have Danger Zone or some Kenny Loggins song on one of these damn things? And then Eddie and the Cruisers, On the Dark Side was another one. And I could have had many more, but that's what I got written down right here.
You could put that whole Rocky IV soundtrack as a honorable mention.
Fuck. Yes. Yes. All right. That brings us to the end of 5 soundtrack songs, regardless of genre. With that, it's time to say goodbye to our roundtable members. Ryan, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you very much. This was very entertaining.
All right. Awesome. Colonel Patrick, thanks for coming on, man.
No problem, man. Love it. Best show on YouTube.
All right. Hey, go in the comments and let us know maybe what you thought about some of our choices, and let us know what are these soundtrack songs, regardless of genre, that we missed. And with that, like, subscribe, what the hell, ring the bell. And in the description, you'll see the link to Hair Metal Mansion that I host every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. Central Time on Rock 101 KLOL. You'll see the link for Hair Metal Guru merch. And hey, whatever you can do to support the channel, I just appreciate you being here. Until the next video comes out, my name is Anthony. They call me the Guru. Take care of yourselves.